Yep, I'm back with another video. So today I want to talk about something that's been on my mind, and the subject is going to be called magical morality. I'm taking my time. Thank you very much. Okay. There seems to be a lot of debate and a lot of confusion about whether or not a magician, someone who practices magic, black magician, sorcerer, warlock, whatever you want to call them, a practitioner of the black arts, that they must have a moral code. So the question is, where did this moral code come from? Well, I'll tell you where it comes from. It comes from the Christian Bible. And the Christians that published the grimoires in the first place. You've got to realize the only reason we have some of these grimoires is because some Christians are also occultists, but in a very rudimental way. And what I mean by that is they would not necessarily wear it on their sleeve, and in their time there was no way that they could. They would be persecuted for it. So we take advantage of the luxury of this so-called freedom we have, the ability to openly call yourself a witch or a Satanist or a spiritualist or a whatever the fuck you are at that moment. So you got someone that says, I want to learn magic. So you start teaching them about magic. So here's how you curse someone, etc., etc. Oh, that's dark magic. And I heard it'll come back on you tenfold. You're pathetic. I'm just going to say that right out of the gate. You're pathetic. Think about it logically. How many fucking murders have went unsolved, unaccounted for? People who have done horrific, horrible, nightmarish things and have never been held into account. So you are going to tell me that if I send out some energy to someone that deserves it, that it's going to come boomeranging back to me? If you know what the fuck you're doing, you can make it boomerang back to you and make you more powerful, and then send it back out again and triple that power. But that's a whole other video, folks. The point is this: if you're going to practice magic, park your fucking religious morality at the door. There's no room for it in black magic. If you are a saint who happens to read tarot cards, then that's what you are. You are a saint who reads and likes paper cards. Your moral code as a magician is not about morality. It's about sanctifying the truth about magic and living a life that reflects that every day in what you do honestly. You take this upon yourself and you know what it's going to do to your life. You either jump in and you fucking swim, or get the fuck out of the water, man. Go all out. Call the spirits. Invoke their names. Have the guts to say it. Do it. Do something with your magic. But park your fucking code, dude. You know who you are. You're so fucking worried about being held accountable and paying the price when what you're really doing is truly divine. You think that if a couple of people get together to punish someone that deserves it, like a pedophile who probably raped or killed someone, or someone like that, someone who commits mass fraud and ruins people's lives, people who deserve punishment who would otherwise not be punished. Or even the opposite. All magic is black, therefore even if you did a love spell and made two people fall in love, that's just the same thing as sacrificing a fucking goat. And that's what makes the whole thing so funny, is you grow up in a Christian house and then you start questioning your own moral code. You obviously have been living by your own code your whole life. It's a mixture of all things that has nothing to do with the Bible, that has nothing to do with any of that. If you practice magic, stop worrying about your fucking code. It is whatever it is. If you're a black-hearted motherfucker who likes to sit around and curse everyone for everything, then that's who you are. If you're a fairy princess who likes to do healing spells, then that's what you are. At least that's what you are to me. And here's the deal. It shouldn't fucking matter what anyone thinks of you in your practice. You're so worried about people perceiving you as an evil sorcerer or some sort of black magician. Oh God, I wouldn't want that. I gotta explain myself. I'm into Wicca, man. I'm not into that satanic shit. Fuck. Park your fucking morals at the door. It's not about morality. It's about making things right. It's about removing obstacles from your life and the internal transformation that can take part in you if you indulge in these dark arts. And they're not really dark. They're transformative. But dark energy is at play. So I hope you've enjoyed this rant as much as I have, because woo, it's one I've been wanting to fucking light you fucking people up who are stuck on this moral shit. Get over it. If you're gonna curse someone, curse someone. If you're gonna do spells, do spells. If you're gonna dye your fucking hair black and put a fucking pentagram on your forehead, do it. And don't apologize for it. But stop fucking talking about morality and magic. There's no room for it. It was never meant to be a Christian science. It is the dark art. It is the quintessential dark religion. And it was never meant to be a religion. We've made it into one. I don't identify with religions. For those of you who are like me, I'm sure you have understood my point. For those of you who are not, I'm sure you're very confused. And I'm not surprised. Because we're not all equal, my friends. It would be a lie to say that we are. Some of us understand. Some of us want to understand. And some of us just don't give a fuck. And with that, dark blessings. And I wish you the best in your magical and religious practices.